Hey, what is going on, Geminis? Butch Tarot here. I'm going to do your 1 week read. It is a general read, so it may not resonate with everyone. It is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus. For all you cross watchers, roles can be reversed. Always feel free to comment down below. I'm always trying different colors. If you want to leave in the comments what color you like, or if you like this color, comment whatever you want. I'm not gonna stop you. But like I said, I'm always looking for advice. And each different sign, I'm kind of seeing what color they like the most, and then maybe start working that color for that sign. I know a lot of people said pink. I don't have pink. There is a button on this that it looks pink, but it ain't pink. But anyway, with all that being said, let's get it. Universe, what do we have for Geminis? What is going on for Gemini's, universe? What message do we have for Gemini? All right, Geminis. So the first thing that I see, Geminis, is I feel like this is someone you know very well. I feel like this is someone, we have the Six of Cups. So, this is that past person. This is someone that I feel like you have a strong connection with. I feel a very deep connection with this person. We have the Two of Cups as well. It's almost like this lifelong bond that you have with this person, but I feel like it was never consistently right. And I feel like there's a part of you that felt like this person never really truly loved you. I feel like there's some hot and cold energy with that Five of Pentacles. And we also have the Tower card, so I feel like there's a lot of chaos between you and this person. I feel like you definitely have a history. But like I said, I feel like there's sometimes it felt like this person never really truly either understood you or loved you the way that they may have said. I feel like this connection is still strong, though. I feel like it's like you have this pull towards this person. There's this internal struggle, and there's this anxiety that you feel, with and without this person. And like I've said before, when it comes to anxiety, I honestly feel like a lot of people's anxiety when it comes to relationships and other things as well. But for this case, in relationships, I feel like it's almost like it's telling you there's something off. It's telling you there's something not right. Either the way they are with you or the way you are with them, or just, when you feel something very deep with someone, you feel like this person is your soulmate, your true love, but it's not registering that way. It's not coming out that way. You're not seeing that from them. Sometimes that can cause anxiety because it's not the way it feels like it should be. So there is this internal struggle, and I feel like there's still contact with this person. So it's almost like, it's hard to know what they're telling you. It's hard to know if what they're saying is true. because I feel like you just don't know. And I feel like this person may have hurt you. And I feel like that's part of the chaotic energy. That hot and cold. 1 minute they're on, 1 minute they're off. It's like you're not getting that consistency from this person. And I feel like this person, I do feel like they did hurt you. Now, I don't feel like it was intentional. And I feel like the biggest thing here is not only when you lose this person, is not just you're losing that, you're not just losing the lover. You're not just losing that person that you love. I mean, I feel like this connection is so deep. I feel like this is like your best friend. So it's almost like a double hit. You're not just losing your romantic partner, you're losing your best friend. Now with this person, I feel like there's a lot of spontaneous energy. I feel like this person, they move really quickly. They kind of, they're there's a lot of fire in this person. And I feel like there is times when this person, gets a little bit overzealous. And then there's moments when, like I said, that hot and cold, they start to overthink. They start trying to read between the lines, which, I feel like with a Gemini, it's kind of not the way you should do it. I don't feel like you should read between the lines. I feel like most Geminis are pretty clear. Geminis are difficult to understand sometimes, but they're worth getting to understand. They're worth learning to understand, if that makes sense. And I feel like with this chaotic moments, I feel like I said, with a tower and stuff like that, I feel like that's the thing with a Gemini. If you piss a Gemini off, if you hurt a Gemini, they're probably going to hurt you and piss you off back. They're not afraid. And at the end of the day, you got to look back at it as the fact that you started it. Don't ask for something you don't want. Now, with this person, I don't feel like either one of you walked away, and I feel like you both still think about each other. And I feel like they think about you, a lot more than you may think about them, because of the fact that they know how they truly felt about you. They know how they truly still feel about you. And like I said, I mean, I feel like there's parts of this that piss you off. The fact that you feel like you thought there was true potential here. You thought this is possibly your forever person. There was a lot of potential with this person. I feel like there was a strong foundation being built, and it's almost like you feel like they betrayed that by throwing it away. But like I said, I mean, this person overthinks the shit out of everything. What I see, I mean, moving forward with this person, I don't feel like this connection's ever gonna die. I mean, I feel like this is the person you were meant to be with, but I feel like they got to figure their shit out. We have the Emperor and the Empress, made to sit side by side in life, to go through shit, to take care of shit. And like there's a very protective and nurturing energy all balled into one here. I feel like you got each other's backs. It's like that ride or die type energy. This is your person, but I feel like they got to figure their shit out. I feel like you have a deep connection with this person, and all you really wanted from them, this person to show up, this person to give you what you deserved. And this person to be completely honest with you all the time. And I feel like this overthinking just got too much. This is a deep connection you have with this person. Definitely feeling like this is, the soulmate twin flame type energy. But like I said, you can only go so far until they show up. Now, one of the things I do see is I feel like this person, I still feel like they have some place in your life, because I feel like they keep chasing you. And it's almost like it gets to the point where it's almost like annoying at some points, because like this person keeps coming back. But we got to look at that. No matter what has transpired between the two of you, no matter what has happened, this person keeps coming back. And right there, it shows there's something much deeper. And I know that doesn't give them excuse, but it also shows that this person isn't giving up on you. And I feel like they really don't want you to give up on them. I mean, moving forward, I do see this, you know, communication opening up. I do see a lot of changes that this person is making. Um, I honestly, I feel like this person never really felt true love before. You know, a lot of people that haven't, and I feel like this person didn't really know how to handle that. You know, I feel like there's a lot of insecurities in this person. You know, there are some secrets they never thought they could tell you, but they wanted to. But I feel like moving forward, some of the big changes that this person's making is I feel like they're communicating better with you. You know, and I feel like, I mean, I see a huge transformation in this person, and I feel like one of the biggest transformations is letting go of shit that doesn't matter. You know, this person's letting go of shit that doesn't matter. I mean, I feel like the one thing I do feel like this person that they did wrong that really pissed you off is they held on to shit that they shouldn't have held on to. You know, they held things, they tried to hold you accountable for things that you don't need to be held accountable for. You know, I feel like I said, I feel like, I mean, this huge transformation, this person, this devil card, releasing all the shit that didn't do them any good. You know, and I feel like there's times when you try to help this person and tell them, you know, this isn't doing you any good, but they still held on, but they're not holding on anymore. The only thing they're holding on to is you. Like I said, I mean, I do feel like this person's coming back, and I feel like they're being very genuine in what they tell you. You know, I feel like the changes are happening. The transformation is happening. You know, what you've seen in this person before wasn't who they really were. But what you're about to see is who they really are. The person that you're, you know, energetically drawn to. The person that you feel that pull toward, that you feel like there is true potential with this person. You know, I feel like this person's finally coming out. You know, we have that family card, and like I said, with that Queen of Swords, very honest, very to the point. Like I said, this person is not going to give up. You know, and I feel a very nurturing energy from this person. Like I said, I feel like the person you thought you were getting in the beginning is who you're getting now. And it's been a long time coming. You know, I'm not going to bullshit you in any way, shape, or form with that. But, you know, I feel like this person genuinely loves you in a very deep way, in a way that you love them. So if you think they didn't care, if you think they didn't love you, be prepared to be proven wrong. You know, like I said, very nurturing. You know, they could have done, I feel like they did a lot of things wrong. But I don't feel like they picked the wrong person. I don't feel like you did. You know, like I said, I see a lot of changes in this person. I see a lot of development. You know, sometimes we meet the right person at the wrong time. And I feel like a lot of that was that. And, you know, a lot of what's going on here in the past with you and them is that. You know, and it's not just that you met the wrong person at the wrong, or the right person at the wrong time. I just feel like, you both grown. I just feel like you grew faster than they did. But now they're finally catching up. You know, and I see I mean, we have the Nine of Cups. You know, I see a lot of emotional fulfillment. I feel like you're going to get everything that you wanted from this person. What you expected to get, you will get. And like I said, the Emperor and Empress. You know, very protective. You know, and I feel like this person, like I said with that Queen of Wands, I feel like this person is continuously chasing you. And I feel like sometimes it comes off a little bit crazy, but I just feel like they're just crazy about you. You know, and sometimes knowing that you screwed up something so perfect. You know, sometimes when you have that perfect person in your life and you screw it up, sometimes that drives you a little batty. Just because it's your fault doesn't mean it doesn't make you mad. Now with this person, I mean, we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have Pisces and Scorpio. Some Capricorn. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Just because somebody finds you and just because you have this strong connection to this person, this undying bond that you have with this person, and you feel it every time you're around them, it doesn't mean they're going to get it right the first try. They might not get it right the fifth try, but they continuously come back and try. And that's what we need to look at. This person may not have given you what you wanted, but they keep trying. And if you look back at it, I know that's not just because somebody keeps putting in the effort doesn't mean you have to accept it. I'm just saying, what you thought this person was, you weren't wrong. I just feel like they had to figure it out. And I know I like to do story time afterwards, usually. I felt a lot of this resonated for me, but I'm not going to do story time. Because if I do story time, I'm going to talk about something I don't want to talk about. And I just don't want to talk about her, and I don't think she's told me she doesn't want me to talk about it either, so. But when you love something, don't let it go. When you truly love it, don't give up. Especially if you feel something. If you feel that draw to somebody when you're near them, this uncontrollable urge to just reach out and grab them. Don't do that. Get your shit in trouble. But if you feel that way about someone, then you got to make it right. And nobody else is going to fill that void. You can't replace that feeling. And that's why sometimes it's hard to let go, even when everybody and everything is telling you to let go. It's hard to let go when you still have that, And the more, sometimes you even make the mistake of when you want someone really, really badly, and how you feel about them, and you just want to tell them, like, listen, you just want to show them your heart, show them that you really mean it. It's not just words. You want to tell them that, but sometimes when you show them so much of something else, it's hard for them to believe you anymore. And the worst thing about that feeling, in my personal experience, is that rejection you get from the person that you love the most. Sometimes it causes you to lash out and do stupid things, which ends up making it worse, not better. I'm very impatient. And when I mean something, I just want something, I wish we could all walk around with signs in our heads, like little digital signs, and then when we felt something, we said it would say correct or incorrect, you know what I mean? So we wouldn't have to try to convince people that how we feel about something. Now, I know that them kind of signs would probably get you in trouble, but at least it would work in certain situations. But like I said, I try to make light of it, but like I said, it's painful when you know something, and something so deeply that that pain doesn't go away. But I won't talk about it anymore. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to make things worse. As bad as it is now, I'm sure it could get worse. But anyway, with all that being said, be good. Take care. Stay safe.